Hello, I'll be doing your game. So I don't know why you're starting blue buff. Like I don't think you actually understand why you want to start each side. If you're starting blue buff, that means you want to be ganking. Like maybe top or mid at the end of your road. And it's pretty hard to gank for a Cassidy and pretty hard to gank for a Teemo because they don't have any CC for you. So you really just want to be ganking. Probably mid and bot lane. So it's kind of weird that you're doing this. But let's see how it works out. It's really, really silly decision. And standing here is really bad. You need somebody over here and somebody over here in case of an invade. They could just easily be behind you right now, but you're not even like aware that that could happen. I guess it's usually not gonna happen. Probably won't happen. Doesn't mean it's never gonna happen though. W second would also be acceptable to save on some potions. Oh, this is weird. Scuttle. Okay. Okay, so what you want to be doing is you want to be paying attention to their bot lane right away. Just see which side the guy started on. So if you look at bot lane right now, they're there right away. So that tells you Evelynn doesn't start red buff and she's at her blue buff. So I'm assuming that's why you tried to go for the Rift Scuttle. That and also you can dual Evelynn a level 2 easily. So I'd like to see you just go right to her red buff and then take Scuttle afterwards. Or just like walk mid right now. Mid is always going to be shoved up pretty hard. And since you see him just walk up right there, he warded topside. I don't know if you saw that. Because he randomly walks to the bush, right? He probably warded it. Like, you don't realize that, so that side is going to be warded now. And we don't even need to know that, right? We're going to put it to this. Nothing we didn't know anything. Okay. So Evelynn's bot lane. When she says bot lane, you want to make stuff happen on the other side of the map. So after taking this red buff, I'd like to see you go and taking the other scuttle crab, or maybe checking to see if any camps are alive in her jungle. But you don't do any of that. You have a ward just now. You have a ward. Like instead of recalling here, there's no chance you're gonna really die going in her jungle because she just ganked bot lane. Right? She's pretty low. She has to recall. If you just panned over bot lane and seen her HP from the fight, it's like, yeah, you can't really help, right? Because you're on the other side of the map, but you can always do something. This is kind of a weird game. Okay, nice, nice. You're lucky he has Ignite. It's really stupid for him to go Ignite. So ganking top lane is pretty hard unless he keeps showing up, which is what he's doing. Okay, there you go. I would have ganked just when he started hitting the wave. Nice. Push the lane. You can fight her. You're a level up. You're level up, you can fight her. You just time your Q with her charm. And now you're 6. Yeah, you didn't continue pushing the lane. You want to push this in all the way so that the Garen misses the farm while it's under tower. But it's kind of pushing to him, so it's okay to leave it here. It's alright. You should probably recall for your red smite, but this happens. Good. I would give that to the mid laner. It's okay for him to not have it though, because he builds Rod of Ages. Okay. You could probably keep farming. Probably do your wolf camp too. Yeah. Okay. There you go, you got Devour, that's really good. I don't see a controller though. I'd like to see a controller here. Actually 2 controllers. Think you can afford 2? Oh, hello. Alright, you did. Meditate? Okay. That was kinda silly. You were fine, considering you didn't do what he did. Oh no, this is not good. You don't want to try to fight that. If you're really low, you're just usually gonna die when you engage. You need to pretty much be full HP because you're really squishy. So if you jump into a fight and engage a fight like that, which you never really want to do as a Master Yi, you want to be the one to clean up. So you want them to be a little bit low, or you want to like fight one-on-one situations where you have your Highlander up, but none of those conditions were met at all. You didn't have Highlander up. You only had your auto attacks and your alpha. And I think you were a little bit low mana too, actually, so. Okay. Looks like you have Highlander back up. You can go in. Is your Highlander up? It is up. If it was up when you were ganking the Yasuo, you definitely should look for that. Rocking off. Okay. This right here, this is you're just not realizing they're missing. Right. You're just not paying attention to the map and realize that they're missing and coming, probably coming for you. So you have to burn ultimate. And you could probably just run this way towards your Kassadin so he could help out with his slow. You don't need to run right up here. You run up here and you run into the risk of running into like an Evelyn who might be farming over here somewhere, and you're just gonna run into the Garen and he's just gonna kill you. If he realized this, he'd already be padding down and he would just kill you right here. And he wouldn't need to dive you earlier on. So you should be dead for this, but you do end up dying for it. Alright, like what if that was warded? And look at that, he comes in. It's probably warded. Yeah, it's probably warded. Yeah, it is warded. You should just keep autoing him here. His ultimate is probably gonna X-key you either way. Like you want to use your W here in this situation as a reaction to his R, because you can see the animation pretty clearly. So I think one more auto you would have killed him, or you do kill him anyways. But you know, ends up being okay. So worst case scenario would just happen, you run into Evelyn and die. Another thing is you're not really trying to get any objectives after these. You have 3 kills, but nothing's really come of it. You're just ahead, that's it. Nobody else is really ahead, except for Kassadin. He doesn't know how to play Kassadin, so it's unfortunate. Why not go bot lane? Right there. Like after you blue buff, you see them engage, go there right away. I mean, you're not even going there now, even though she's gonna take that turret. Go on Nami. Hello? Go on to Nami. This is good, because he's being stupid, right? This is fine. Killing her too. She might have R, which doesn't end up having R. So she doesn't end up having R. Kill the Nami! This guy's over here! You can kill her too. You can kill him too, I'm pretty sure. make sure to dodge the bubble with your Q. It's not hard. But now your Highlander runs out. And you just go back to farming. You don't even try. You don't even try for this. You don't even try for anything. You don't even try to defend bot lane when she was on it. Which is fine. Like, you getting some kills. Yeah. Yeah. Once again, you stay on the map when you're just too low. It's the same mistake. You just staying on the map when you're too low. If you want to stay on the map when you're low, you better make sure that you know where everybody is before you do that. So we didn't know where Garen was. So then he was there and he just kills you. Because when you're fighting all of this, right, when you're killing people, that Garen's gonna see that and he's gonna start rotating down. Kind of dangerous for you to go in there. Oh, what's happening here? Like, instead of being here, you want to be in the bush, because you don't have any vision over here. There's no point in you being over here, because if you want to engage from over here, you have to walk around this terrain and through your turret, and that's very predictable. But if you come from the backside, half the people aren't even going to see it, because they're so focused. The camera's like this, they're so focused on taking this turret. So it's really dumb. And I could see you too. Okay, see her. I don't know what she's doing. No. You didn't need flash. You have Highlander. You don't need a flash. You don't know how many hard CC that's gonna hit you when your Highlander's up. You don't need a flash. Yeah, you probably could have went for the Evelyn too. I would have went for the Evelyn as well, and then just ran out because you run faster than Garen, or at least you should. You should be running faster than Garen. I like to see some vision down in the river over here, so you can keep pushing that lane out. You don't know where anybody is. It's really important to get a vision down. I don't know why you're recalling. Wait, what are you recalling for? Bork? Oh, that's a mistake. You need to get Rage Blade before your Bork. I don't even go Bork anymore. Most of the games end so fast that you don't even get Bork. You usually never get Bork. It's too expensive and doesn't give you that much. You want to go Rage Blade and then Essence Reaver. It's really bad. Your Bork is probably the reason you're not gonna kill anybody anymore. It's gonna be really hard for you to kill people. It's really hard for you to split push. Bork is more for tank shredding, but that's not your problem. So, like, you have no problem shredding tanks. Most of your damage is from your E. It's not actually from your auto damage itself. It's from your E. Like, what do you want to do in the mid game is you want to grab that Rage Blade, start split pushing, so you can stack that up on the wave, and anybody who comes, you just like 1v2. You just 1v2. Or you take turrets like this, right? So this is a great what you're doing, but you don't have Rage Blade. And so what ends up happening is you can't fight this. See, you can't fight that. If you had Rage Blade, you could fight that. Easily, because it would have been stacked up on the turret. I hit a shroom, that's so lucky. I don't know why you keep going though. Nice, alright. Cassidy cleaned up Evelyn. That was nice. That worked out. Just because it worked out though, doesn't mean you should have kept going through here. Like it's okay to kill the Garen, but right after that you wanna back off. You wanna back off after that. And just back up through here, because you see two of them. Evelyn can CC you. I think you ran out of Highliner too, so. Oh, this is really dangerous. We don't know where anybody is. They could be in this bush right now. I'd like to see more vision. You have a, you have one stack of your ward. Why not just put it down? Why not just put it down right in front of you? And I see no controllers either. You want to make sure you're getting those. At least like 5 a game. So this is pretty dangerous. This is like full on retarded ARAM you guys are doing right now. There's no point in doing this. You have waves to control. You have vision to get. The reason why nobody can push up or really pass their base because you have no vision. You have no vision over here. You have basically no vision in either quadrants of the jungle, and nobody seems to be putting down any vision. You don't seem to be putting down hardly any vision. You put down one over here, I think, or something, and then you had another one left and you didn't put it down. You're not buying controllers, you're not trying to deny vision, you're not getting the red trinket at all. Like, you should grab that pretty much as soon as you can. I wouldn't even actually use this one, just use the red one. It's really important for you to deny vision, especially if you're early again, because you could just walk through and completely deny the vision entirely. So let's see what happens here. So you go in here. That's pretty dangerous to go for him. You only know where. Actually, you could go for it. We know where Garen is, right? Garen's top lane. Zai's over here. So that just leaves Yasuo and Evelyn. Alpha? Alpha? Where's your alpha? Hello? If you just alpha, you would need R here. No, you don't need R here. Okay. Oh wow, he's retarded. Kill her too. Oh. I don't think he needed the flash. Okay. Nice. Try to take mid tower with this. No, no, no. This is a waste of time. Try to take mid tower with this advantage. Or go cut off this guy. Kill him. Okay, Zaya's here to defend it. Okay. You could pick for a Baron. No, Baron's probably too risky. Your team is pretty far behind. Doesn't have good Baron damage. This is a little bit overstaying, to be honest. Like 1 camp is okay. 2 camps is kind of overstaying. A lot of mistakes you're doing, you're not getting punished. Now you don't have ultimate. You don't have ultimate, that sucks. Wait, do you? You do have ultimate. Yeah, so again, you don't want to be the one to engage. Right? You don't want to be the one to engage. You want to wait until somebody messes up. Alright, like this is a kind of a mess up. Nobody is over here where you have vision, but could be over here. Right, they could be over here, so you don't end up chasing that. Okay, you do chase that. So now we get some vision. Because we're here. So, you want a Highlander probably and go on the Zai right away here. Okay, and then here, I would Highlander and then go back out. And just start meditating over here to hold your Highlander duration. So, yeah, and then this happens. Because you can't actually 1v3. When you're going into a fight, if you're gonna alpha in, it's very predictable for the enemy team. So As soon as you're in alpha, they're gonna throw everything at you, and they don't even really have CC, so they're just gonna focus you. And you're a pretty squishy target. And that Xayah is really fat. So we want to shut her down. So it's good that you're trying to shut her down, but your team's just not there to follow up in that scenario. The Zilean Aura was already burned, so you're kind of going in alone. When you're alphaing in, like, nobody else on your team has gap closers, so they can't follow you. So you're gonna be going in alone when you jump into a 1v3. The reason all your other fights worked is because you weren't the first one to jump in, and somebody was already like low or something like that. I'd really like to see you just be split pushing at this point. Did you have Rage Blade? Okay. Take your blue buff. What's wrong? Take your blue buff. Or you can go mid lane. You see Yasuo here. You might be able to catch the Nami out here. Maybe. I think they're alone. I actually think they're alone. If Xayah was here, because that's the only one you need to look out for, is there Xayah. If Xayah was here, I think she would have showed up. I think she would have showed up. Like, this is just Garrett going full retard. And then you go to farm. Yep, you should be here. Yeah, look at that, she's not even here yet. Okay, now she shows up, but you could have done work. You could have killed the Garen and the Nami before this happened. And be here for this fight. Yep. And now your whole team is dead. And you're probably flaming them. But the reality is I don't have much wave clear to be able to deal with a dive like that. You were there way too late. So it's good to split, but if you can flank a team fight, you're really good at actually flanking team fights. See how fast he died? Look how fast he died because you have Rage Blade. Insane. But this is too overzealous. You go absolutely crazy off this. You know there's other people here. Even getting the Yasuo I think was pretty dangerous. Cause look, Nami's over here, everybody else over here, they're going for Baron. But they seem to be preoccupied, right? So this turns out to be okay. And then at this point they're gonna try to stop you. You think you can fight her, but she has R, exhaust comes out. Well, you got two though. You got two. Imagine if Teemo got that. Okay. The chance to win was right here, where Nami and Garen were just pushing an advantage that they don't actually have. It's really just the AD carry. So that was your chance to win, because you could have won this fight over here if you were just here instead of farming the wave, and then you could have been the one to take Baron, and you guys probably would win off that. You have a really good Baron comp, so. Because you can have Teemo in one lane and you in the other lane, or Kassadin in one lane. Your comp's kind of weird though. You're getting outscaled pretty hard. That's still winnable though. See, like when there's situations like this, where look, this Xayah is not here yet. You can fight this, and their tank is all the way up here. I'll go in. Like, just go in and kill the Nami. They have no CC to stop you. Right, the Evelyn W takes like 3 seconds. By the time that happens, you've killed Nami and you're probably half HP Yasuo. Just go in. Or you're not even trying for it. You have advantage. You have temporary advantages here where they're like you have a mana advantage, right? Garen's not there. The Zai's not there yet. Could fight it. You have to be more confident in your ability to alpha dodge the Nami bubble. It's really easy to do it, so see what happens here. Okay. I don't think you can win the fight anymore. Resilient died. Because you can't engage fights. Wait, where did you activate your E? You activated E for minions? Or were you gonna try to fight him? And now look at how much damage you do. That was 2 autos. That was 2 autos. You did like 2. You did not even 200 damage in auto. Not even that. You did less because you don't have your E up. Okay, that was nice. And then you get charms. Okay. Alright, game over. You had a few opportunities to win. A few opportunities to win a lot of fights, and your build was really bad. You want to just rush Rageblade, and then you're going to get the Essence Fever. And then you can probably just start building some tank at that point. Like you started building it to, I would imagine Styrax. Alright, I'd imagine that's building in the Styrax. I think that's Styrax. Maybe a Frozen Heart, I'm not sure. But like your build really sucks. So like you end up coming online way late. Right? Like way too late. Because you went Bork. Bork doesn't do anything. It's 12% lifesteal, which doesn't really make sense. It doesn't help you very much, the lifesteal. Because you either kill them or you don't kill them. It's like, you know, the lifesteal is probably not gonna help you kill them. And the active's useless pretty much, aside from stealing movement speed, but you have so much anyways, that's not a problem. You know, catching onto them is not a problem. And 25% movement speed, that is not very much movement speed. And 40 attack damage. You're not great with attack damage. Like, yeah, you kind of like attack damage, but you like attack speed way more. So, it's overall not a great item for Master Yi. Unless you're looking to split against, like, tanks. Unless you're looking to get this for a specific reason. Right? Like, you need to be splitting against tanks for some odd reason, which usually doesn't happen. Right? Because your rank conditions actually just shut down the 80k. And then Essence Fever just because it's broken on him. If you just read it, it's broken. And if you just try it, it's broken. There's also a chance where you could just get Red Smite, skip Devour, and just go right for Rageblade Essence Fever because Rageblade Essence Fever is such a broken combo right now. Essence Fever is probably getting nerfed next patch, I'd imagine. And then you end up like coming online like really late, where to the point where like this build, right? You're coming online super late, and so now you just kind of like, okay, well you can't do anything to Garen. You just get charmed in fights, and Yasuo could probably 1v1. Well, he probably can 1v1 because he went BT, right? But he's like, you know, I mean, he's probably the only one you can actually 1v1. Right, and at this point your team is just getting hard outskilled. You know, you can't engage. You don't have an engagement. And so when one guy gets caught out, right, the last fight it was Zilean. Zilean gets caught out. Like you don't want to be the one actually having the fight. You don't want to have the team fight. Master Yi's not very good actually at team fighting, unless he can find a great flank, which there was a few opportunities, but you didn't go for them. And then he didn't even split push that much. He did it like one time where you went and got some damage on this turret here, but it's, you know, he didn't really keep doing it, which is kind of weird.